on the app. I'm a big boy, I can take that, you know? You're not gonna make me do anything stupid by your stupid comment, you know? You really ain't. But think about the other people that might not be able to handle that. I've learned, I've taught myself, I've trained myself in how to handle this shit, right? I have. But think about the people that you guys, not you guys in particular, right? The people that are showing them hate, showing them disgusting, you know, words in their life and stuff like that. Wind your fucking necks in. Wind your fucking necks in, because it's becoming something it's not right now. And let me tell you why. Because when I seen this post, and I don't know whether Melissa is in here right now. When I seen this post, it made me think, you know what? You're really, really right. Let's talk about the other creators on this app who've used women's rape story as a way to gain awareness for this blackout, and have now said this isn't about victims, it's about children. Both are massively important, but two very different things. You all wanted to write 107 and no means no as your profile, but are now saying it's not about victims. The next bit. When it loads. Hear it out. You're all opening your boxes to speak about rankings and gifting, but no one is using it to share stories, to share real awareness, hear people's experience and give awareness of help that is out there for people. Instead, you're pressuring those with their gifts on to turn them off. It's changed completely about something that it shouldn't be. You guys are harassing. You guys are bullying. You guys are making people come off, never wanting to come on again. You guys are making people feel like they're doing something disgusting, when matter of fact, they're not a wrong gun. They're not doing something terrible. You're not aiming it at, you know, let's say, I don't want to keep mentioning the likes of Diadra or whatever. Don't keep doing it. Don't keep doing it. People have sidetracked away from the whole cause of this and the whole reasoning behind it. Protect our women from rape and protect our children. I had a meeting. I wouldn't say a meeting. I had a phone call with TikTok earlier. They can't give me much. They can't tell me much because I can't explain why. What? They can't give me much and tell me much. However, you actually all have been heard, believe it or not. There's madness going on in the offices at the minute. Whether that's right or whether that's wrong, I don't know. I'm telling you what I've been told. There's things and systems that are going to be changed. There's things that are going to be done. But it's not going to happen overnight. It really isn't. I said that earlier. It's not going to happen overnight. Stand with the real reason as to why this started, and not showing hate and disgusting fucking shit to people who just haven't turned their ranks off or their gifts off. Right? Melissa is in the comment with the blue hearts there. That video said it all. That video said it all. It's not going to happen overnight. Really isn't going to happen overnight. But what you're doing is creating hate, not a movement. You're creating people to feel disgusting, ashamed, and terrible of themselves, when matter of fact, they could be using their platform to talk about it, right? It's the most valuable part, being there. Whether you agree with it or whether you don't, they get the most traffic when they're in the weekly ranking. Yes, there's wrong uns, we know. Yes, there is, and people should be taken off the app. But you've been heard by TikTok, and I'm not standing up for TikTok. What I'm trying to do, or what I'm trying to say, is stop fucking showing hate to people that are live and they're just doing their thing. Doesn't mean they're not supporting the movement. we're sidetracking by the whole thing and relating it back to gifts and ranks. What it shows is jealousy on some people's behalf, not all. What it shows is jealousy. What it shows is hate. What it shows is you're just a fucking disgusting human being who wants to bully somebody, right? That's what it is. Forget about that. Let them be. Doesn't mean they're not supporting the movement. They don't stand by what it is. People have many different reasons as to why they're here. Guilty. You know, I feel people should turn their gifts off, but I feel like it should be live streamers, maybe everybody. I don't know. But we can't force somebody to turn it off, and we can't force people to turn their ranks off or whatever. I don't know. But I am no longer going to be speaking on the matter. I support the movement. I will support the movement. My gifts will stay off for a couple of weeks. When I come back in a couple of weeks, I will still do my thing. I'll be here. I'll be continuing what I do. However, let people fucking be. Let people be. Let people do what they want. Don't show hate. Don't show bullying. You know, shaming people, dehumanizing people, making them feel some type of way, because that's the disgusting bit about it. Remember what the movement started for and go back to that. Your voice is louder than hate. Kill them with kindness. It's louder. You know? Just remember that. Just remember that. So you guys doing all that, it isn't going to do nothing. What you're doing is creating something it shouldn't be. You're creating hate. That's what you're doing. You're creating hate. I've not once gone into somebody's comment section and say, turn your gifts off, turn your ranks off, do this, do that. Not once. Not once. What gives me, you, anybody, the entitlement to go into somebody's life and do that? You're changing it all already. Diageo's box battles, mate. He ain't barely made anything what he used to make a couple of weeks ago or a week ago before this started. Trust me, you're making a change as it is without the fucking bullying and the harassment and the disgusting shit that you're doing to people. You're still being heard. And shit is going to change. I ain't in a position to turn mine off. However, I'll send you my number in case you want to slate me again. Ash, your name has never once been mentioned. I speak about people as a whole. I don't direct it. If I was going to direct it, I would say your name, right? But let me tell you, you people that join Diageo's boxes are just as bad as Diageo. Your name wasn't mentioned. Maybe when you was in the boxes and I mentioned every single person's name, but your name wasn't directly, maliciously mentioned. What I say is the people that are in that box supporting him, you're as bad as him. And I will say it again. And I will say it with chest. And I will shout it to the fucking back so everybody hears it. And what? And what?